When we began our adventure to San Miguel de Allende on May 10th, I had no idea what to expect out of the next 3 weeks. I wasn't nervous, but I was anxious to see what kinds of adventures we would have while in Mexico. One of the things I was looking forward to most about this trip was the authentic Mexican food. Our first night in Mexico, we arrived at Casa Criolla with grumbling bellies. Luckily, our talented chef Juana had a delicious authentic Mexican feast prepared for our arrival. In the mornings, we would wake up to Juana's power breakfast, full of anything you could want for breakfast. Fresh yogurt, fruit, eggs with homemade salsa, tortillas, cinnamon rolls, and granola to choose from. But even better than those things was the delicious and bold coffee. When we went to Guanajuato for the weekend, we ate amazing food every day. We had gourmet food for lunch at Casa Valadez one day. Although we all struggled to read the menu, everyone was happy with their food that had unique flavors and beautiful presentation. Also, while we were in Guanajuato, Heidi and I stumbled upon an open market where vendors came to sell foods and clothes. We saw tons of fruit being cut up and put into containers to sell. This was always so tempting to me, but I was afraid of getting sick, so I resisted. Except for one day when Stacy and I both decided that street mangoes would be worth it, and they were. We also saw giant bell peppers being sold on the streets, along with cactus and other veggies. There were a lot of unhealthy items being sold as well at this market. Giant fried pigskin was being sold, which really grossed me out, along with a large assortment of candy and ice creams. Every day around 5 p.m., I wanted coffee to help battle the middle of the day slump, and a cappuccino never ceased to satisfy that craving. I also splurged a few times, too many, on a Starbucks beverage, but I never regretted it. Another popular mid-afternoon snack was ice cream. In San Miguel, every street corner seems to be occupied by an ice cream vendor with unique flavors. Another delicious day of eating was for Allie's birthday. We had a beautiful birthday cake made by the talented Juana, and then went to the Rosewood Hotel later that afternoon for drinks that were delicious, along with the beautiful view. We followed drinks with a lovely dinner at the rooftop bar Azotea, where we each had a unique and delicious dish. The food at Rancho Viejo was very disturbing. Instead of eating the free, nutritious food offered by Feed the Hungry, the kids would buy candy and fried chicken feet from the women in the community that would sell food right on the school grounds. I think all of the candy and junk food definitely attributed to the kids being so wild in the classroom because they were so hyped up on sugar. Our favorite junk food by far was the cheeseburgers at midnight that became a tradition when we'd walk at midnight to the Jardín and go to the hamburger stand and get a cheeseburger. Not only were they delicious, they were accompanied by a beautiful view of our beloved San Miguel. All of the street food being sold in Mexico, along with the open markets full of fruits and vegetables, were part of what I loved about the Mexican culture. I can't wait to get back to Mexico for some authentic enchiladas, fajitas, and other Mexican traditional dishes.